You can start QuickCloud's online services or content delivery network with just a few steps. All you need is a WordPress site set up and in working order, and LiteSpeed Cache for WordPress, version 7 or later, installed and activated. There are potentially 6 steps in this process, but for some of you, one step will be enough. First, everyone will need to enable QuickCloud services. After that, you can create a QuickCloud account. If you are not planning to use the CDN, this step is optional. Then, the last 4 steps are for CDN users only. These are: point your DNS to QuickCloud, enable the CDN, add QuickCloud IP addresses to your Firewalls allow list, and verify the CDN is working. Now let's get started. To enable QuickCloud service, log into your WordPress dashboard. Navigate to LiteSpeed Cache, then General, then Online Services, and click the Enable QuickCloud Services button. QuickCloud will detect your server type and IP address. Wait a few moments for this to complete. The next step is to create a QuickCloud account. However, you only need to do this if you plan to use the CDN. If you only plan to use the online optimization services, then an account is optional. If you're undecided about creating a QuickCloud account, you should know that there are benefits to having one, including a dashboard where you can see detailed usage, statistics, and errors for all services, manage quota limits with an account-level credit balance, configure all QuickCloud CDN options, easily open and monitor a QuickCloud support ticket, and manage multiple domains in one place. If you're not interested in any of that, you can still use QuickCloud anonymously. Click the Stay Anonymous button and your setup is complete. You may begin using the image optimization and page optimization services immediately. If you already have a QuickCloud account for another domain, you don't need to create a new account. You can manage multiple domains from one QuickCloud account. Simply log into your existing account. This domain will be added and you can skip to the next step. To create a new account, enter your email address, choose a password, agree to the QuickCloud terms and conditions, and click Register. Check your email for a validation message from QuickCloud, and confirm your account by copying the verification code into the box and clicking Verify Account. The rest of the steps we will talk about are only for those who want to use the CDN. If you're not going to do that, you can click the Finish Link Setup button and begin using the image optimization and page optimization services immediately. Otherwise, press the Enable CDN and Continue with Setup button. In order to use QuickCloud CDN, you must point your domain's DNS in our direction. You can either do this by updating CNAME records in your DNS zone, or by switching to QuickCloud's free DNS service. We're going to show you how to use QuickCloud DNS, and if you prefer to use another method, please see our DNS documentation. The link is in the description. Remember, this step is only for you if you are going to use QuickCloud CDN. Please do not change your DNS if you are only using the image and page optimization services. Select I want to use QuickCloud DNS and press Continue. QuickCloud will attempt to detect your domain's DNS records and import them. Please be patient while it works, and don't close the window during this time. Once detection is complete, you will be asked to confirm that your DNS information is correct. Accept all of the detected reports or uncheck any that you no longer need, and click the Add DNS Zone button. Once your DNS records have been imported into QuickCloud, you will need to instruct your domain registrar where to find your new DNS records. Log into your domain registrar. Your domain registrar is the provider you purchased your domain name from. Sometimes this is the same as your hosting provider, but that is not always the case. Make sure that you are in the right place before you change anything. Look for the area of your domain registrar's site that allows you to manage name servers. It may be called DNS Zone or Manage DNS or something similar. Your previous DNS provider's name servers should still be on file. You may see them listed under NS1, NS2, and possibly NS3 and NS4 as well. Change the first 2 records to match those displayed in the dialog box under name servers assigned to your domain. If your domain registrar has additional records, erase those values and save your changes. You should now only have QuickCloud provided NS records at your domain registrar. Click the Finish Link Setup and go back to WordPress button. After all of the previous steps are complete, you can check the status of your domain's DNS with a tool like dnschecker.org. There are typically delays due to DNS caching, but if your DNS has still not propagated after 24 to 48 hours, please open a support ticket and we'll look into it. You're almost finished. In order for QuickCloud to perform its services, it needs to be able to communicate with your origin server. Some server-level and application-level firewalls may interfere with this communication. If you have one of these firewalls in place, you will need to make sure it is allowing QuickCloud IP addresses. There is more information about that in the description below. Here's a simple way to tell if QuickCloud CDN is serving your site. Use the LS Cache Check tool. Enter your URL and check the response headers. Look for the x-qc-pop header. If it's there, it means your site was accessed via a QuickCloud POP. Your domain was configured correctly, and you're good to go. Congratulations, your site is now using QuickCloud CDN. If you experience any trouble with any of these steps, take a look at the video description. We've added a few resources that can help, and if you really can't figure it out yourself, our support team is standing by to assist. Thank you for your interest in QuickCloud, and thanks for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. See you next time.